Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Glad to have you with us. Elliott T. Bauer Stadium in Huntsville, Texas, home of the Sam Houston Bearcats. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Sam Houston Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Let's talk just for a moment about Sam Houston. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk.
He's got it along the sideline. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score points.
The give on the outside. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6.
We love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Here we go. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds a tight end. They get it from all, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
And the Bearcats are on the move. Let's go! Let's go! Motion from the wideout. They're looking to pass from the red zone. A little screen to the running back. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Back to pass on second down. Touchdown, Bearcats! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's going to bring this one out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Sweep to the right. Turning it on. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38 in the running game doing work.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
All right, guys, let's chat a little Utah State. During the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, Dave?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up.
Hits the afterburners. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That it makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Missed opportunity there for this offense.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bearcats will go for it here on 4th down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Sam Houston.
Say we gonna beat you up. You ain't in there.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
They'll leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They'll try to get outside. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
Got enough space. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Big quick pass to the left, and he's able to shed
I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on hat, giving him a ton to run.
Gray hairs
The
over there.
Bearcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
What time I'll be like, is this my grandpa?
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
That's what you're gonna say.
Man, coaches talk about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They should quit.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, this isn't the start this guy envisioned. We're only in the 1st quarter, and already this guy has 2 drops in the game. He's got to get his mind right.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bryant. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
And the Bearcats are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he runs all the way to the 5.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Sam Houston. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking. He play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the lead. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost it.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score. Every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys... vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Toss to the left. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success, but on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Gilliam. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Snags it down the right side.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
This Utah State offense has it going. A run for the quarterback. Runs through a tackle. Went to the running game on first down. Now second down. Quarterback will keep it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Utah State up-tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Gilliam. Looking to buy time. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Deep breath, right, man. You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Game.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Boom. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Looking to scramble. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Utah State. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. He's straight downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch.
Okay, on the play. Second down. Here we go.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They just keep firing. Working for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Fourth down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to turn the corner on the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. To the air on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And he hauls it in at the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. Will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the 1st half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
To the tight end. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Aggies will hustle to the line. Finds the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, running back on the move. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield strike line, 48.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps him. He's trying buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Gilliam. Here comes the heat. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Not one on the return. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
What an incredible individual effort by that
Big boy. Big boy.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the
That guy's
house.
gonna get tripped up at the line.
A, the best athletes on the football field.
Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing it. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
He dropped it.
That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
To the air on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
When I'm a quarterback and I'm playing zone and specifically cover 3, I got deep third in the field, right? The
shut
defense
up,
is
that's
going
sweet.
quarterback in deep third, other quarterback in deep third, safety in the middle of the field. So I got to get deep, make sure I'm playing my zone. He does an unbelievable job understanding that play.
Going deep.
Good back there.
They
Okay.
won the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. And they'll
Yield
force
back to him,
it
I guess.
after a good return on the interception.
Here, you can have it.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where
It
the
makes
QB
a
was
lot of
going with that
difference when you
football,
can
and that's
stick
why he
with
picked it off.
receivers.
Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the
Clear.
mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads.
He's got it inside the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a space. Going for 6. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush it, you hurry it. This quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit, take the time, and hit that open guy.
To throw, it's Gilliam. Jukes his way for more. Touchdown, Utah State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Utah State. Number 3.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Let's see if this works.
From the gun, the ground game. Just sort of a relentless run,
like that.
getting everything that was
I like that a
available
lot.
to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And I kind of like how the running back did that spray. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action.
Step
Keeps looking downfield.
out of there.
Got a 1st down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another 1st down. This guy can do that a lot.
Pressure coming. They're setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Sends it back in motion. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. They bring him down, but that
I would
great
gladly
defensive
accept
play
it.
might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The Bearcats are on the move. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bearcats. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Gilliam. Got it in the middle. It's flying.
Good catch. Everybody got
Utah
hands.
State up tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the 1st down. Just going to keep it after the snap. They knock
Punish
him
him.
down, but he's got enough to get him
You wanna
across the
run,
line and
punish
pick up
him.
the 1st down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting in the
Yes.
Just can't pull the trigger.
Need to get out there, boy.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Yeah, you can't hear it, baby. Crowd
Lost the
rock.
fire on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. And that ball is
Why did we get those? I hate that he
He
runs
reached the
this
break,
shit,
and
bro.
Utah State holds the lead. And sitting in a good
Is
spot
anybody
as
in
we
the court?
wrap up the third.
It should
Let's
be
take a
next
look at
year.
our game
If
stats
nobody's
while
in
we
your
have a
zone,
break in
bro,
the action.
just start sagging
Not
back.
only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
Just start sagging back, bro.
Final stands of the game.
Nobody in
We'll
your
start with
zone,
the first
sag
down.
back. My
Wide
God,
receiver
bro.
comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Gilliam. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Aggies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Running back searching for a hole. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
28.
You doing, blood?
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Bled, what you doing, Bled?
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Way to hang on, baby boy.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't
Baby
matter what's
boy.
happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Oh, oh.
Under fire.
Yeah.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Ball's
Oh,
up at
yeah,
29.
fuck.
Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got his man. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They absolutely had to have that
Get it
third
in
down
the
to keep
butt.
any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple
get this
possession
thing
lead. That
so
is
fast?
right where I
Let's
want
see.
this offense.
Unloads quickly. He is pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are all the
Yeah.
And that is another first down.
Good.
And the Bearcats are rolling down the field.
You think that post will be open? Let's see.
Wants to throw again. Complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Will it be open?
And you put those
I
slot
feel like he had
receivers in there,
somebody
and
going
here's
over
why you
top.
do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass.
Good fit. There we
It's
go.
complete on the right side. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark
Get
him
up the
for
field.
Well, a great job by the quarterback understanding where the pressure was coming from and understanding
I haven't
where
been
his
running the
outlet
ball.
was. And David, you
Will
know, it's
be-
demoralizing, I expect, from a defensive standpoint when you
I
think
feel
you've
like I
dialed up
can't
the
run the
blitz
ball
and you
right
think
now.
you're getting home.
Yeah, and you're doing what you
Keep the
can to
pressure
try to
on.
pressure
Keep
the
the
QB,
pressure.
and you're bringing extra guys, but sometimes that comes at a sacrifice, and you can see he got the matchup he wanted, took advantage of it, didn't get flustered. That was the biggest thing. Like those QBs,
patient,
sometimes when that
man.
runs comes, they'll get flustered really quickly and make a bad decision. He stayed
That is-
calm, made the right read, made the right decision.
This defense is going to have to be
Hands on.
careful. Not only do they have to
Yeah,
worry
cover
about this
two.
guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Oh, he dropped it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make
Nobody
the
can
play.
do the Lord.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
That pass is well off target. He got hit
They
as he was
got no
trying to throw, and they
time.
can't convert on 3rd down.
We beat my quarterback good,
There's
man.
nothing better than being a defensive
Man.
lineman and a defense period that
You gotta
pressure the
chill,
quarterback,
man.
that gets hits on them, that make them feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on
Is
4th
it too
down.
late? Too late to apologize. It's too
He'll
late.
try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll try to do it himself.
Get off me.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Man, it is do or die time right now for this offense playing at home, and the quarterback
You're too
just
slow,
takes
big
the
man.
play over. On 4th down, knowing they're trailing, doing anything he can to scramble, find a way to keep this team alive in front of this home crowd. This is going to go down to the wire.
You got pancaked over there. Scared me.
And nice job by the defense with the
That
edges.
shit
They tried
scared
to
me.
touch pass on 1st and
That
goal.
was
Nice
scary.
job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to catch
What we
it
look like? What
on
we look
2nd
like?
and goal.
Last looking like.
This is a design run, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line and
You gotta
no
get the
far
block.
left.
You got the block. You have the block.
A touchdown here on 3rd and goal really ratchets up the game pressure. From the gun, wants to pass. Releases to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many 1st downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep.
QB power,
4th
yeah.
down, you
Might be
want to be
foolish.
able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
A
Hella
field goal
fools.
does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for
'Cause
it on
he's
4th
a-
down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground. There's not much to lose this close to the end zone. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing.
Yeah,
I
now
just-
trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long
Safety.
way to the end zone. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Game 2. Third down coming.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. At the 30. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
45. Sam Houston, 28.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Sophomore stopping him short of the first down line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. Lets it fly. Wide open downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Sam Houston, 28.